this video is extremely important, so I have to give you this update. It's a follow-up to the previous update that we had. Right now, the U.S. government has increased the number of countries which has been banned, partially banned, right? So let me explain this clearly so that everyone else will understand. So there are two categories of restrictions that have been put by the United States right now. There's what they call the fully restricted countries and then the partially restricted countries. If a country is fully restricted, there are no new visas issued. All type of visas are actually kind of put on hold or on pause. But most people ask questions are people who are from partially restricted countries, right? So what does partially restriction actually mean? It means the US is limiting or suspending certain visa types at this point in time, especially the so-called non-immigrant visas. And these visas include the F-1 visa, the J-1 visa, the M-1 vocational visas, and the B-1 and B-2 tourist visas. So these have also been put on pause, right? But if you are from a partially restricted country and you are applying for a new visa, let's say an F-1 visa, you want to become a student in the US right now, and you are outside the United States of America, that means most likely there is a very high chance that the visa issuance is paused in your case, or the chances of actually getting a visa are extremely low. But if you already have a visa, you are good to go. The visa is still valid. There are no restrictions on your visa if you already have a visa. So this restriction applies to people who are looking for F-1 visas as of, I think they are saying it will get into effect on the 1st of January, but I think it will effectively start to affect people from today, right? So if you already have a valid F-1 visa issued before these restrictions, generally speaking, that visa is not cancelled. That visa is still valid. You should remain not worried with that visa that you already have. If you are doing an adjustment of status, which means you're moving from you have a case EB2, EB1, you can actually move to the adjustment of status through the channels here in the United States of America if you're already here. And I think even the consular process outside the United States of America still will work, right? So this is the policy right now that we have right now. This is the policy that is in place. There are restrictions, and there are two types of restrictions. The countries which were already banned in June are still banned, and they have just added another something like 14 or 15 plus countries to the list that was already known, right? So that's where we are right now in terms of this visa, the countries which are banned and the countries which are actually restricted. So I'll just tell you the countries which effectively right now they are under what is called partial entry restrictions. So this include Angola, Antigua, Benin, Burundi, Cote d'Ivoire, Cuba, Dominica, Gabon, the Gambia, Malawi, Mauritania, Nigeria, Senegal, Tanzania, Tonga, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. So I think countries of interest for most people who listen to my content are people from Zimbabwe, people from Zambia, people from Tanzania, Senegal, Nigeria, Malawi, and maybe Benin, Burundi, and Angola, right? So yes, Nigeria is on the list. No F-1 visas, no visitors visas. Zimbabwe is also on the list. No F-1 visas, no visitors visas. This also will affect people want to come for the World Cup, right? So the World Cup usually happens through the F-1 visa. So, sorry, through the B-1 and B-2, which is a visitor's visa. And most likely people are not going to get those visas because they are restricted, right? So if you are planning to do all those kind of things, I know Zimbabweans right now, people were supposed to go to South Africa. I think you might as well put a pause on that so that you don't waste money, because the chances of getting a visa are extremely going to be low, especially after the 1st of January. Because this executive rule from the executive branch, it will be effective then. So I think let's have a plan B, try to think about something else. If you were planning to actually find an F1 visa, I think from January going forward. So thank you. This is just the update that I thought I should give to you guys.